Breaking news. The wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, speaking about the person of Aisha Buhari, yeah, the wife who is no longer living in Nigeria, in case you're not aware. Close to 2 years now, she's been out of the country. She now lives in the Emirates, yeah, the United Arab Emirates. As a result, remember what happened the other time when gunshot was heard in the presidential villa, yeah, and even her husband could not save her because the cabals, were in charge. They wanted to, pluck her wings and bring her down and humble her. Yes, and so she had to leave. Okay, after the whole battle and everything that happened, she had to leave. She comes every now and again, once to do whatever she wants to do, and she comes every now and again. And now she has made a very, a request. When you stay in one place, you might not see all, but when you move around, you might begin to see the light. So Aisha Buhari is saying he wants a special court for gender violence, because for instance, the way she was treated in Aso Rock, the way she was treated, she needs a gender so that we're able to say, because I am the wife, I'm a woman, I was treated the way I was treated. You see, please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. First Lady Aisha Buhari has called for establishment of special courts on prosecution and justice system on gender bias violence in Nigeria to seek justice for victims and sanction for offenders. She made a call on Thursday in Abuja during the annual conference of the Nigerian Governor's Wife Forum. She also urged governments to tackle militating crimes and violence against especially the girl child across the country. Aisha Buhari urging remaining four states are yet to put together an act on domestic violence against persons prohibition law, VAPP, in the country, and that the state should do so to safeguard those who are victims. She lamented that the time to act is now, as the rising and unbeatable number continue to soar high, which leads to the declaration of the state emergency by the federal government on the 10th of June 2020 as continued to become an annual concern. As a result of the advocacy, the Nigerian Governors Forum declared a state of emergency against the GBV on June the 10th, 2020. President Muhammadu Buhari supported the call for urgent attention during the establishment of the International Presidential Task Force on Sexual and Gender-Based Violence, which is yet to be fully implemented. It is time to act, and we must put that law in place. The Nigerian governors' wives have worked very hard over the past years to follow up on all the inquiry for efforts to be made on this ground to make sure the law is passed, even though it is encouraging to note that at least 30 states have signed the VAPP. The remaining six are encouraged to do so as soon as possible, for the lives and the women and children contained continue to be at risk even in those states. It is also very important to have sexual assault reference centers or safe space where victims can require immediate long-term support. We need special courts where applicable for speedy and effective handling of rape and GBV cases. Justice system to be put in place. The girl child, the woman needs education and must be given this. So this is what Aisha, the wife of Buhari, has put in place. Has said, well, he feels Nigerian government should continue and should act upon now to bring about safeguarding for especially the gender bias cases that have continued to go on in Nigeria, saying that it is time that everybody acts and do the right thing. Okay, which is very important because some persons go through a lot. Okay, some persons go through a lot, and no truth is being is being mentioned in that regard, in that manner. Nobody stands up for them. Some persons just, go through all these things and they are all alone. It ought not to be so. Really, sincerely speaking, it ought not to be so. And this is a good call. The truth of the matter is, Aisha, you have spoken well in this regard, and we appreciate you for bringing it back to mind and to remembrance. But the truth is this just going to be what we sign on paper and never been implemented? Signing it in paper on paper is one level. Implementing it and making sure that it becomes a thing that must be adhered to is another level. Okay, is another thing that we must now put together to ensure that there are systems in place to make sure that this does not happen again. There are systems in place to make sure that, when such comes up, the people are protected. Because how can you protect the people? How can you ensure that this does not happen again? This is why everybody must continue to speak against the violence currently going on in the country. Nigerians must continue to speak and must act well. Nigerians must continue to be honest. We must come out of this myopic mindset. Who told you that a girl child is not a human being? You'll be surprised. In most families, the so-called, thank God for both sexes. We are grateful, and every child is important, whether a boy or a girl. You'll be surprised that is even the girl that was neglected, that was treated with disdain, is the one even sustaining the family, helping the brothers, making sure that mom and dad are okay. They are the one that come home even with the grandchildren. The boys get married and there they go. You see, it's the girls that comes home regularly. It's the girls that bring the grandchildren around the parents more often. It's the girls, so you cannot disdain them and tell us that, no, no, we can't do that. And so we must respect whether it's a boy, whether it's a girl. We must respect one another. We must. And we must be able to, bring about, that help, because she that is speaking, she's from the north, and she know how these things go on in the north. I think the first point of call is ensuring, okay, that the northern girls, children as young as 12 are married. No, they should go to school, learn and become mature, know what they want, and should be able to choose their partners, not being imposed upon because it's religion, it's culture, or whatever the case may be. I think that's the first point of call. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Bye for now.